Okay, so let's have a look at number 3 here. We've got a circle with center 9 minus 6, touches the x-axis shown above. Write down an equation for the circle. So the general equation of a circle is x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared. That's for a circle with center AB and radius r. Oops, radius equals r. In this case, we've been given the coordinates of the center. So we're going to say x minus 9 squared plus y plus 6 squared equals r squared. Now, what is the radius? Now, if we imagine that the center of this circle is 6 below the x-axis, then the radius must be 6. And therefore, what we're going to say is that your radius is 6, so therefore this is 6 squared. I'm just going to demonstrate that. Let's say this is the center, this is 9 minus 6. We know the distance from here to the x-axis must be 6 because the height here is minus 6 and the height here is 0. And that's what tells me the radius equals 6, so therefore we have got 6 squared on the right-hand side. Now, in part B, we've been given some information. A line L is parallel to the x-axis, okay? The line L cuts a circle at points P and Q. Given that the distance P to Q is 8, find the two possible equations for L. Right, okay. So what I'm actually going to do is just take a copy of the diagram because I'm really bad at drawing circles. And use this diagram and annotate it, and I think you should do the same in an exam. Okay, so if I draw, maybe a red line, so I could have drawn a line here because it's parallel to the x-axis. What we are told is that either this could have been P and Q, and that distance there was 8. Alternatively, if I draw another line, maybe somewhere down here, this could have been P and Q, and that distance there is still 8. And so we need the equation of this line, y equals something or y equals something. And because it's a horizontal line, the equation of horizontal lines is of the form y equals something. Now, we know that from the center to P and Q, the distance must be 6. Okay, are we happy with that? Because the center is here, and we worked out earlier that the radius is 6. So that means from any point from the center to the circumference has a length of 6, because that's what the radius is. So therefore, that will enable me to work out the height of this triangle. So if I take the top triangle, I'm going to just sketch that. Has sort of a base of 8, and these two sides are 6 and 6. So I cut that in half to work out the height. This is going to become 4. This remains at 6. So let me just label this. This is PQ and the center C. So this is P, this is now the midpoint, because I've cut that triangle in half. It's an isosceles triangle, because two sides are the same length. And we need to work out this length here. So what is that length? We can work that out using Pythagoras. Question mark squared equals 6 squared minus 4 squared, which is 36 minus 16. So Q equals root 20, which we could say root 4, root 5, 2 root 5. Okay, so what I have worked out is that the gap from the center, the vertical distance from the center of the circle to the orange line is 2 root 5. And again, the gap, the vertical distance from the center of the circle to the green line is also 2 root 5. So one equation, the equation of the orange line, it's going to be y equals, the y coordinate of the center was -6. But if we go up by 2 root 5, we're going to say -6 plus 2 root 5. And the green line goes further. Oops, I know I'm writing orange line. It goes further down, so it's going to start at -6, but we are going to subtract 2 root 5. And there we have the equations for the line L.